In this video, we're talking Marvel Snap, and specifically, should you save for this upcoming bundle? You wait for Mystique? It's important to know how much you're willing to save and or spend for this. So let's check it out. Over on MarvelSNAP-LETS.com, they've got a Momoko Magic Bundle coming. It's about Mystique. What's coming for it? Now, this is an unknown offer, so things are certainly subject to change, but I want to look at it and so that you can start thinking about what you might want to save for this. They go through here, there's some different information, but the stuff that really matters is they don't know obviously what's coming, but this is the bundle, allegedly. 1,500 credits, 1,500 gold, 155 Mystique boosters, the Mystique Peach Momoko variant, which is honestly, to me, that's the winner of this. Do you want Mystique? You've been waiting for Mystique? Let's talk about this. This is important. And then the avatar as well. I'm less interested in avatars. Before we jump into the actual worth and price of this, I want to show you. This is the variant that you get of this. I think this variant is amazing. I think it's awesome. I like Mystique. I think a lot of people play Mystique. I would love to have this variant. I'm not going to lie. It's just super dope. As far as all the Mystique variants go, this is what they've got. You look at it, you got the Pixel. That one's all right. I think the other one, I mean, I sort of like this one here, just because it's got some Wolverine claws on it. These other two aren't bad, but this one, there's something about it that I just think is straight up amazing, and I would consider buying just for that. So the question becomes, is all of this worth it? Do we think that is something that we'd want to buy? Now, obviously, this is subjective. The thing that I always say in every one of these videos that I ever do is you've got to make sure that you have a budget for yourself. Whatever that budget is, a monthly budget, make sure you operate within that, right? So first, let's analyze each component of this. The credits, 1,500 credits. If you're not aware, a credit's about a penny a piece. I won't go through the math on that, but it's about a penny a piece. So that gives you about $17 worth of credits, right? It's just 1 penny times 1,500. That's it. The gold. So it was 1,500 gold. And assuming that's not the cost, which I am sort of skeptical, it might not be, it could be the cost of it, but well, and they'd take the gold out, obviously. But that would be about $20 and like 68 cents, depending, and that's based on that pricing of $19.99 for 1,450 gold. Get there. So now we're about up to $37 for this. Now, when I look at the variant, now I want to switch screens here. It's important to understand, how do you price cards? How do you price variants? One way to do that in my mind is to look what they've already got in game. When you're in game, they've got the store, obviously. And the main thing that I personally look at to sort of price those is this, is you'll typically have different variants in here for 700 gold or 1,200 gold. Now, when you look at this, like all right, so it was Kingpin 1,200, Spider-Woman 1,200. Okay, that to me is showing that is it the variant or is it the quality of the card? I'm not sure necessarily, but as I look at these, Cosmo's a solid card and it's only 700. I sort of price it based on the card, not necessarily the variant. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong in that. So for that purpose and that purpose alone, I specifically price this card as a 1,200 gold variant, which adds another $17 to this. So when you do that, now, how much are the boosts worth in the avatar? I haven't figured out the monetization on that yet. If you know, please comment below. I'd love to hear about it. But there's something, it's additive, right? So if you add all that up, that's $54.93 for this. That's not so bad. Now, when we saw other offers that came in games that were around, that was around the birth pool, which we haven't got, the base pricing for that without the collector tokens is at least $46. So that could be a little bit more, and that costs 3,200 gold, which is about a $44 actual cost. I mean, everything else that we've seen so far is, $142, $74, 23, and this is based on base pricing, not necessarily what they offered in game or asked you to pay in game. So I could see this, being honestly in that, if they didn't charge gold for it, I hate to say it, but that $20 range, I'd love for this to be a little bit cheaper. I'm not sure it's gonna be. If you look at the fireworks bundle, this was one with Jubilee, which is about 500 credits, 500 gold, about half the boosters. Similar, variants. This one, what was it? It was $5. So, we're getting triple that essentially for gold and boosters. So is this gonna be about 15 bucks? You know, it may arguably a little bit better card. I mean, Jubilee is fun, but I think that Mystique ends up in more meta type situations to copy and really get things going. So for that, is it going to be in that realm? You know, we'll see. I think this thing would probably fly off the shelves in the, you know, if it is in that $15 range. I think a lot of people would just straight up buy it. Obviously, they're going to have their analytics. It could be anywhere from that $10 to $20 range. I think that because of that, the sweet spot really is that $15 mark. So if you are thinking about spending some cash for something in game and you've got that budget, I would potentially consider saving for this. You know, if they overprice it, that's obviously gonna be sad. I think if they get it $20, $25, $30, I think they're gonna really just lure in the whale type players with that, who just really like or somebody who might really like this particular variant. But otherwise, I think if you get it in that, like I said, in that 15 range, I'd be shocked if you just, you know, a ton of anybody who spends money on the game, I think would probably buy this. You know, credits, gold, awesome variant, a decent avatar, some boosts for a good card that a lot of people would want to build up. I don't know. I think it's a no-brainer in my mind. That's what I'd personally do. But you know what? I'm just a content creator trying to get some views on YouTube and hopefully help you with this video. And if it was helpful, consider hammering down the like button, subscribing, that sort of thing. Let your any friends, I know we don't have alliances in this game, but aunts, uncles, nieces, neighbors, grandma, grandpa, I don't know. Anyway, you get the idea. Hopefully this video has been helpful. Until next time, hope you have a wonderful day.